Hi, this is Erin Cochran, the House Whisperer from RevealingRedesign.com, and today I want to talk to you about how everything can be the same but be totally different. So what do I mean by that? So my business is called Revealing Redesign. What is redesign? And how does this help us in our houses? So maybe you have a room that has felt tired to you for a long time, and you don't really want to spend the money to get all new furniture or paint or do major things, but yet you would like it to be freshened up. So how can we go about changing things up and making it feel fresh and new when everything in the room pretty much is exactly the same? So years ago when I started Revealing Redesign, this was the whole focus of my business, and it is so much fun to do. So let me give you a few pointers on what you could do today if you wanted to freshen things up with everything being pretty much the same. So, of course, the best first step is to move your furniture around. Now, I know that not everybody loves to do this, but for me, it's been something that I've loved to do since I was a kid. I would move furniture in my room all the time, drive my parents crazy, because to me, it just added energy to a space. And I still do it today, and I do it for a living, so it's wonderful. So what can you do? So to make it easiest, you can put things under your furniture. I have little things that are called furniture movers. They're little plastic discs and things like that that you can set under the feet so you can push things around easily. And that is the easiest way to move things without hurting your back. And so once you shift things, you can keep moving it a little bit at a time to see what makes the most sense. So be bold, give it a try, move some things around and see how switching things can totally change how the room feels. Make sure you're creating a space that feels like cohesive and has a focal point. So for an example, if it's your family room, make sure the chairs and the sofa are close together in such a way that you can sit down and have a conversation, what's called a conversation area. This is what makes the room feel inviting. So right now, if your furniture is all pushed back against the walls, this is a great change just to make today, to pull things in a little tighter and a little closer and create that cozy seating area that people will want to sit in and visit. How about bringing in some new accessories, taking down the artwork that's in that room and trying something from a different room in this space? It might just be what the doctor ordered. Is there a painting or something that you have maybe in the attic or the basement that you haven't had hung up that you would like to try in this new space? Or just move the existing artwork that you have to give a fresh perspective. Is there a color that you really would like to see in this space? Maybe the colors that you have in this space right now are just kind of boring to you now because they've been there for a while. If your sofa is a neutral color, then it's easy to add colored pillows or pillows with new texture to them that will freshen things up. So going to places like Home Goods or Target, you can find things that don't cost a lot of money, maybe $15 a pillow, sometimes even less, that you can bring in a few of those things into the space and add this new layer, this new interest, maybe in a color that pops that you really love. Also, you can add a throw or some other textures, like some sort of a blanket or something fun. A new accessory from those same stores I just mentioned can really add a new feel to the space. And of course, one of the things I always love to do is to add plants, flowers, things like that into the space that brings that little bit of life in, that adds a spark. And basically, if you've just moved the furniture, added some new accessories, new artwork, just change things up a little bit, maybe put a few things away or get some extra stuff out of the room that doesn't really need to be there anymore, that's a big way to freshen up. And then add a little bit of life with a pretty vase of flowers or maybe just a couple sprigs that you cut from the yard, even from an evergreen tree. Truly, it can be great. This really can change the space, even though everything in the space is essentially the same. Okay, I hope that this inspires you to shake things up a little bit. Try it today. Try moving some stuff around. Try seeing how that can change things for you and make the space feel new. All right, I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.